Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am called Mitchell and this is your energy forecast for today, Saturday, November the 29th, 2014, as well as Sunday, November the 30th, the last day of November 2014. As always, thank you for taking time to watch, retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, do all that good stuff we do on social media, support me here, there, everywhere, have coffee with me. It is coffee this morning, as always. So you might be able to see my eyes are a little red. The cold went from this eye into this eye, and this eye's better, and this ear's better. And Fabian, my partner, he's like, "You've got pink eye, you've got pink eye." I said, "You know, I might." I might, so just stay away from me. So he's yelling at me. I'm doing all that I do naturally. And the funny thing is this is part of the lesson today. You know, first of all, probably the first of the week, about Monday, I just started noticing a lot of people that are friends with me on Facebook and that do this kind of work. I noticed someone saying, "I've got the flu, I'm this, I'm that." A lot of people, and it's that time of the year, so I get it, but when Spirit shows me parallels and correlations, I start thinking, okay, a lot of us light workers are getting what I would call our upgrade. We're shifting our alignment just a little bit. And in my quiet time, I thought I was going to be talking about something different. Spirit just kept saying, "No, you need to talk about this. You need to talk about this." Because I was thinking back to in April when I literally had the flu and I was home for, like 6-7 days. They said, "Do not go to work because you'll infect other people." And they said, and I remember laying here in bed, and for probably 3 full days, I literally barely ate, barely did anything. But I was okay. And I even thought, oh, I'll read books. But it was like I just laid there and allowed everything to happen. And my legs ached, but it wasn't like I even remember the pain now, but I knew they ached then. So it was moments where I know I was in a wonderful meditative state. I know I was in a great alignment. I know my alignment and upgrades and things were happening. And the reason I knew that, I could feel that, was because of just how I reacted to being in that physical pain, not being able to go to work, being stuck in the house. I mean, it was total hermit hangman time for me, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. It really was, bizarrely peaceful. And like right now, Fabian, before he left, he's like, "Hope you feel better." I said, "I feel great." I just, a little congestion. My eyes don't look so great. I wake up, I have to peel it open. Yes, I know all you mothers who have children are going, "You got pink eye." I know pink eye. And you know what pink eye is? It's basically just a cold in your eye. That's all it is. It's a cold in your eye. But it's highly contagious. So anyway, all that being said, so really connect with your body, stay in alignment with your body, understand your body. Right now, because of the way I feel, and I'm not attaching all the quote, dense, heavy, negative emotion to how I feel. Oh, it's my weekend. Oh, it's the holidays. I'm sick on the holidays. Even as a child, I looked at it this way. If I did get sick, I would always get sick at an appropriate time where I really wouldn't miss anything, where I wouldn't, miss a big function or a vacation. I never got, sick during those times. It was always when I had like 3 or 4 days off already and nothing planned. So that's when I know, another sign that I know that this is Spirit kind of working behind the scenes on the other side of the veil, doing the upgrading for myself. So it's been kind of interesting, and I have no idea what time it is because I can't see that far ahead. Okay. I brought them here because I wanted to put them on. They don't look good with the lights, but ta-da! These are my glasses that I pretty much wear. They're kind of big, but I do like them. But I pretty much just wear these at night, and that's it. So, okay, I'm only at 4 minutes. So, and I'm not ashamed to wear them. They look weird. I want you to be able to see my face and my expression because I don't want to look at the glare on my own eyes anyway. So, let me dive in. So, there's the lesson. I hope it made sense. Trust yourself. Keep yourself healthy. There's a site, I know many of you know it, Earth Clinic. It's a site where you can look up, natural homeopathic healings and things like that. To just, stay in a place of good health. And I'll tell you, the first thing I do when I start feeling, not so good, or like I'm getting out of alignment, like on Monday and Tuesday when I start feeling this, I avoid dairy to begin with, but I'll do like blue cheese or feta or farmer or gorgonzola. Those cheeses, no dairy, no American or Swiss. But I will have those in my diet, but immediately start avoiding all dairy because it does nothing but create more phlegm. Limit sugar products as much as I can. For me, pretty much the only sugar I get then is raw sugar in my coffee. No sweets, nothing else, which I don't do a lot of that anyway because I also avoid gluten to begin with. So those three things really help my immune system. But sugar is probably one of the biggest immobilizers of your immune system. And what I believe, one of the reasons so many of us get sick during the holidays, we open that can of worms on what's that holiday with the pumpkins? Halloween. We open the can of worms on Halloween and we just start the sugar roll, sugar, cake, candy to the end of the year. And that immobilizes our immune system so very much. So if you can avoid that, and what I do during the holidays, I am still a meat eater, but I eat, a lot more meat and more rice, non-gluten products, but I eat more amounts of the other stuff that I like and just avoid the sugary products altogether. So there's my lesson for today. So today's energy, and I can do this without my glasses. So today is number 29. 29 is 11. 11 is a master number, so it's a powerful day. And let me tell you, when I sat here and meditated, not to freak people out, but there was this gnarly looking, what's the guy from Lord of the Rings, my precious, that guy, like underneath my desk is like, dude, what are you, not physically, and I don't see it outside of my head, but I know in my mind there's this thing underneath my desk here, kind of at my feet. And I was like, who are you? What are you? If you're not high vibration, you got to get. But all of a sudden I heard, wait, don't get rid of him first. Ask him why he's there. And it was like, because I'm trying to play on your fears of being sick and da-da-da. So there was even, so that tells me I needed to really, really, really make sure that I'm embracing the human aspect of who I am, plus the spiritual, realizing this physical body is just going through an upgrade, a change, a shift, a quick healing, because I believe that, when you are sick, it's just you're out of alignment or you're in a place of dis-ease. So after I got my message from this gnarly thing, I was like, get out here. And I always call them my blue lizard guys because they're of highest vibration. There's only one other that I work with that's even higher vibration, but they're very high vibration. Plus, they're for some reason they're my protectors. That one I'll find out when I cross the veil. So powerful number 11. What I'm getting at is my abilities and stuff are heightened right now. Seeing so much. Just after that, like energy is just coming in a very good way. And, I have a lot of readings to do today on video, and I know they're going to be powerful. Fabian said, don't go put your eyes on the video. I'm like, I'm not feeling bad. It's just going to look weird. And it's a great message. So, powerful energy, 11. Also, 11 boils down to 2. That's our high priestess. Intuitive, smart, knowledgeable. This high priestess is something I strive to be, to bring justice, to bring wisdom and knowledge, to bring messages from the other side. That's what I feel like her big goal is. And then all the numbers add up today to 20. 20 is our judgment card, being freed from the things that are holding you back, like sickness and illness and those things that are holding you back. I'm told to pull a card. Ooh, messages, birds. I don't know why I was told. See, I'm just following. Yeah, I know, my energy, right? I'm with you on that one. I'm like, where is this coming from? And again, 20 boils down to 2, which is back to our high priestess. The card that I pulled for today was man and the devil card. And the devil card is often about being chained or trapped inside. And you know what? I'm really not going anywhere today. I've got several videos to do today for you guys, and I did leave the video, the specials up, but I gotta take it down. So if you get to it before I take it down, you can buy one. So I'm kind of like, kind of stuck here in the house. Not really. I mean, I'm choosing to be. I'm gonna go out and I need to buy couple things from CVS. So the card for today to continue the energy, Lenormand is going to be Tower. Now it's funny, I can barely see that card, but I recognize the image. So the Tower is about work. The Tower is about your institutions, your governments, your churches, things of that nature. So the Tower card here. And the tarot card to go along with that is going to be, yes, this is Judgment. This is 20. This is the day that I just spoke about. So being freed from the things that are holding you back. This definitely could be a day where you literally get the balls to walk away from work. The work that has been a pain in your butt. We just watched Horrible Bosses 2 last night, and it was just like the first one. And I thought, these guys are trying to find a better life, and they're just doing it so horribly wrong. But they got enough balls to walk away from their job and walk away and try to create something of their own, but they didn't have the brains to sustain it. Hopefully I don't spoil the movie for you. I know most of you probably won't see it. Gratuitous. But anyway, so today is that day. So powerful day. Use your wisdom. Use your wit. Use your intelligence. And free yourself from the things. And this could be a day where you literally finally just look and go, I am done with that dogma. I am done with that rigid belief system, that fear-based belief system as well, because the tower can often mean religious organizations too. So moving on to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 30th. Tomorrow's the last day of this 11 month. Oh, and today is 11 energy on 11 months. So it's a powerful, powerful day. This is probably the culmination. I bet you tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up, no red eyes, no nothing, feeling like $1,000,000 because it was a culmination of this, plus tomorrow is the ending of this powerful month. And tomorrow's 30, which is the 3, the Empress, the birth, beginning, the start. It's my birth number. All the numbers add up to 12. 12 is that hangman, what I was talking about earlier, feeling trapped and stuck here, feeling trapped. But also, what I always say about the hangman, it's like a butterfly, a caterpillar going into the cocoon, completely changes its DNA. That's scientific, and it comes out the other side. A life form on this planet that can completely change its DNA. I believe we have the capability as well as humans. We just haven't figured out how to get there yet or believed it yet. And I believe it. So, when enough of us believe it, we're going to start doing it because I know our DNA is changing. I know mine is changing as I speak right now. And then Lenormand for tomorrow is going to be the ship. This is number 3. Number 3. Can't make it up, people. The numbers are in line today. But the ship is often about movement and traveling. And it can be a ship, it can be a boat, but as a form of transportation, I love this ship. Thank you, Ciro, for such a beautiful ship. And then the tarot to go along with tomorrow, Faith card. Faith card. So this is number 5. This can also be the Hierophant. What I was just talking about, moving to a different religion, moving to a more faith-based belief system, along with all the Empress and the Hangman. So, in that quiet hangman time, you are definitely making movement. This is the, what's the word when things they are and they are not? Dichotomy, paradox, a shift. Because you're hangman, but there's movement. Hangman, but there's movement. Change, DNA completely changing. So, all that being said, thank you so much for putting up with my ramblings, a little nasal, a little coughing, but it's so funny because I feel good. And I tell you, I even look at my physical face other than my red eyes, and I look different than normal. I'll take the upgrade. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And I know part of the reason it was probably intense for me is because of since I got the new 6 Plus, now I don't have to carry my iPad with me, which is where all my books are. So I have it on my phone, which is the whole reason I'm getting the larger phone so I can read easier. But since I have the phone with me, I'm sitting waiting. I'm on the couch waiting for Fabian to make dinner or something, and I just pop open my book. So I've been reading a lot more. What am I reading? Paul Selig's book. What am I reading? Sergio Mangana, the Toltec Dream book. Barbara Brown Taylor's book, or a walk in the dark, or learning to walk in the dark. So I'm reading a lot, and what does that do? That changes my DNA by this knowledge, this wisdom, this information. These are keys, these are cogs, unlocking areas in my body, and it's upgrading. So I know sometimes, I've said it before, Paul Selig's books, his guides, sometimes I just have to put the book down. I read it, and it's like taking a chunk of meat. You got to chew it, digest it before you go back for some more, or you're gonna get locked up, and you might end up like this. But I also have said to Spirit, I'm okay moving forward fast. You know what? We don't have a lot of time. I feel like I need to get as much done as I can in this lifetime because I don't think I'm coming back. I will if I need to, but I don't think I am. Have an amazing day. Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. Tomorrow night, Cosmic Caffeine at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be me and Jamie, maybe a guest, I don't know. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.